Technics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be taken very short, and they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And an alley to run. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown. Runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
Let's go, let's go. At their own 25-yard line. We go tonight. 20. Watch the slant. Pass it.
On 1st down, Goff. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Number 53, Mike 53. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these...
Goff now looks to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. 11 yards there, 1st down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the 1st quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Tighten up, tighten up.
3rd and long. It's Goff. Trying to improvise. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good...
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Set, 8, read. Let's get the ball. Hey, exit. Check three. Hey, Sam off. Yes. 5.
Throwing on first down. Sparks. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Kill. 80 weapons. Now.
Derrick Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes.
And you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Throwing on third and long. Sparks. And that's caught by Smith. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mike 5-9. I smell fear in that offense. I smell the goat.
From the gun, Sparks. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Mike, check. 59. Ricky.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 21. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
To throw on second down. Sparks. Got a man, and It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And he knew he was going to take a shot in the pocket. He did, but he also found a way to get it into the end zone.
And that has to ease the pain a little bit of the shot he took, didn't it? Being able to throw it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. D.D. Westbrook, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. For the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
X3, 218, chopper. I'm coming after you. Check 99, check 99.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. Set to begin the drive. They're starting to put some space.
They're in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, but somehow they put it together with play calling, execution.
Catches left side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from.
Ready.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Check 4, check 4.
After the penalty, it's Henry. The UCLA product, Kenny Young.
Ready? 70, Indy. Protein spill. 52. Kill. Drop. Rocket. Rocket. Kill. Go.
They run on second down with Adams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Set. 60 outlaw. Go.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike's at 59.
Hey, I'm coming. Mike spot 9.
Watch the play.
Operating from the gun. Sparks. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Watch the screen. Check 9.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
5. Hey, Alpha.
Now Goff on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Flushed out right. And he's got Rodgers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Come on. 20.
All day, every day, any day.
He's coming. Tell. He sees.
On first down, it's gone. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kareem Hunt, his second touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, Sparks. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Let's go.
On first and 10, Sparks. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Leo!
Lucky.
Get it.
Throwing again on second and 10. Sparks. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Ready up.
Go 58 to Mike.
Smooth.
58 to Mike. It's our time. It's our time. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Shoot.
From the gun, Sparks. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Smith. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 33. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Hey, Haywood.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Bandit. And 58 is a Mike. Go 58 is a Mike.
Operating from the gun, Sparks. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Darius Leonard. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Throwing on third and long. Sparks. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Hold on. Check.
On first and 10, Goff. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking for Chester Rogers that time, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Cut. Check.
Gone. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. And it'll bring up third down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a third and 10.
You can't block me.
Bravo.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
The final shot before break here. Gone. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good